Welcome back to the Gun Vault. Today's video answers a question Glock fans argue about all the time. If you could only own one Glock, which one would it be? I shot 5 different Glocks in one day, side by side, to see which truly stands out for reliability, accuracy, and real-world use. No hype, no brand bias, just range results and honest impressions. Stick around, because by the end, one Glock clearly separates itself from the rest. This video is for educational purposes only and does not promote harm or unsafe use of firearms. Number 5. Glock 43X MOS. Have you ever wondered if the smallest Glock could actually be the only one you need? I shot all 5 Glocks in one day, and the Glock 43X MOS immediately proved why it belongs in this conversation. Designed as a slim, striker-fired pistol, the 43X MOS balances concealability with shootability better than most compact handguns. With its 10-round magazine, slim grip, and MOS optics cut, it's clearly aimed at everyday carry and home defense crossover roles. On the range, reliability was classic Glock. No hiccups, consistent ejection, and predictable recoil. The grip length allows a full firing grip, which improves accuracy and control compared to shorter subcompacts. Accuracy at defensive distances was excellent, and follow-up shots were fast thanks to the lighter slide mass. Compared to larger models shot the same day, the 43X MOS was easier to carry and quicker to present from concealment. There are trade-offs. The shorter sight radius and lower capacity won't appeal to everyone, and it's not a competition gun. But in real-world use, comfort, reliability, and confidence matter more. The 43X MOS delivers strong value for money, especially when paired with a quality red dot and good training. It simply works when everything counts. Number 4. Glock 48. Is a slightly longer slide really enough to make a Glock feel like a completely different gun? After shooting all 5 in one day, the Glock 48 made a strong case for being the most balanced slimline Glock you can own. It shares the same frame and 10-round magazine as the 43X MOS, but the longer slide and barrel immediately change how the gun behaves in your hands. On the range, the Glock 48 was noticeably softer shooting than the 43X. The added slide length improves sight radius, recoil control, and overall accuracy. At 10 to 15 yards, groups tightened up with very little effort, and follow-up shots felt smoother and more controlled. Reliability was flawless, as expected. For shooters who want a carry gun that still feels like a real duty pistol, the Glock 48 hits that sweet spot. In practical use, the Glock 48 carries surprisingly well despite the longer slide. The slim grip keeps it comfortable for all-day concealment, while the longer barrel actually helps with balance when drawing and firing. Capacity is still the main limitation, but for many shooters, the improved shootability outweighs that concern. When it comes to accuracy, reliability, and everyday usability, the Glock 48 proves that small design changes can make a big difference. And it's absolutely in the running for the only Glock you'll ever need. Number 3. Glock 19 Gen 5. If there's one Glock that consistently proves why it's considered the gold standard, it's the Glock 19 Gen 5. After shooting all 5 Glocks back-to-back in one day, the 19 Gen 5 stood out as the most versatile, do-everything pistol in the lineup. This is the Glock that bridges the gap between concealability, shootability, and full-size performance better than almost anything else on the market. On the range, the Glock 19 Gen 5 delivered excellent accuracy and controllability. The improved Gen 5 barrel, lack of finger grooves, and refined trigger made it easier to shoot well under stress. Recoil was soft and predictable, and follow-up shots were fast. Reliability was flawless, even after extended shooting, which reinforces why this model is trusted worldwide for duty, home defense, and civilian carry in real-world use. The Glock 19 Gen 5 shines because it adapts to almost any role. It's compact enough to conceal with the right holster, yet large enough to perform like a duty pistol. Magazine capacity, aftermarket support, and long-term durability all add to its value for money. If someone asked for one Glock that can truly do it all, range, carry, home defense, the Glock 19 Gen 5 would be the easiest recommendation without hesitation. Number 2. Glock 19X. Is the Glock 19X just a crossover experiment? Or is it actually one of the most practical Glocks ever made? After shooting all 5 Glocks in one day, the Glock 19X surprised me with how naturally it performed. Built with a full-size grip and a compact slide, the 19X blends duty gun control with compact slide handling in a way that immediately feels confident and stable. On the range, the full-size grip made a noticeable difference. Recoil control was excellent, especially during faster strings of fire, and the extra grip length allowed a solid, comfortable purchase for shooters with larger hands. Accuracy was on par with the Glock 19 Gen 5, and reliability was exactly what you'd expect from Glock, boringly consistent. The slightly shorter slide cycles quickly, making transitions between targets feel smooth and controlled. For real-world use, the Glock 19X leans more toward home defense and duty than concealed carry. The longer grip can be harder to hide, but it pays off in shootability and magazine capacity. As a bedside gun or range pistol, it offers outstanding value for money. While it may not be the most concealable Glock, the 19X proves that comfort, control, and reliability often matter more than size when performance is the priority. Number 1. Glock 34 Gen 5. Is bigger really better when it comes to Glock performance? After shooting all 5 Glocks in one day, the Glock 34 Gen 5 made it clear why it's often called the most accurate Glock out of the box. This pistol is built for performance, with a long slide, extended barrel, and features clearly aimed at shooters who prioritize precision, control, and consistency. On the range, the Glock 34 Gen 5 was in a class of its own. The longer sight radius made precise shots easier, and the added slide mass helped tame recoil during rapid fire. Follow-up shots were smooth, flat, and predictable. The Gen 5 barrel delivered excellent accuracy, especially at longer distances, and reliability was flawless throughout extended shooting sessions. This is a pistol that rewards good fundamentals and makes shooting well feel almost effortless. In real-world terms, the Glock 34 isn't designed for concealed carry, and it doesn't pretend to be. Its strength lies in competition, range training, and home defense roles where size isn't a limitation. For shooters who value accuracy, controllability, and shootability above all else, the Glock 34 Gen 5 offers outstanding value for money. If your goal is performance and confidence behind the trigger, this Glock makes a powerful case for being the only one you truly need. Outro. After shooting all 5 Glocks back-to-back, one thing became clear. There is a real winner depending on what actually matters in everyday use. Reliability, shootability, and value for money all played a role in this decision. Now I want to hear from you. Which Glock would you choose if you could only have one? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this helped you out, subscribe to the Gun Vault, and we'll see you in the next one.